So got this little story I like to tell. It's really one of my favorite marketing stories, and it's not even a marketing story. It's by the Wright brothers. And in 1903, their plane flew for the first time. And on the left side, you see that picture of them flying their plane. For me, it's a really inspiring picture. Well, on the right is another guy that most people have never heard of, and his name is Samuel Pierpont Langley. And he was much better funded than them, and he was working on an airplane at the exact same time as they were. And like the world knew that somebody was about to figure out how to make an airplane. And it was just a question of who is going to be first. And so the race was on, and Langley was connected with the Smithsonian, and he was better funded and everything like that. And if you look there on the right, that's a pretty sophisticated little airplane there. It's got a nice big engine on it, and so he built this thing, and his focus was the engine. He believed that if he built a big enough, nasty enough engine, that it could propel this thing. And so he put this deal together, and he presented it, and he had a press conference and everything, and he said, now watch me fly my plane. And the thing went nosediving into the Potomac River, and it was a big, huge embarrassment. and the Wright brothers, of course, nobody was around, but they got the prize. What happened there? Well, interestingly, the Wright brothers didn't really put a lot of attention on the engine. They focused all their attention on building a glider, and the engine was almost an afterthought. And then they built this little 12 horsepower engine in their bicycle shop, and they put it on there, and it was able to fly. And for months and months, they would push their glider off the top of the hill and try to get it to glide in the air with no other propulsion. And when it did, they knew they had a winner. And so this is really analogous to how you build websites and sales funnels. And if you think that it's all about traffic, then that's like being Langley and focusing all your attention on the engine. And you notice how much lighter the Wright brothers plane is than Langley's. I mean, you could tell just by looking at it. And so this is really important, and it's why really conversion is the big thing that you focus on. You get that right, and then you can scale up with traffic, and then your plane will fly. So it's a real pleasure watching people get their conversion right, and then all of a sudden everything they do starts to get traction.